Hello to my Taurus. Okay, Taurus, let's get right into your reading. Let's see what kind of week you got coming up on this. Let's see. This reading is for the 7th of April through the 14th. Let's see. Let's see where your confidence level is boosting, confidence in your creativity, right? So, right? Confidence. So you may feel like your confidence level is building. You may be becoming more confident. Just depending on what's going on in your life right now, you may be feeling a lot more confident, right? And so, as we're getting closer and closer to the full moon, and yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. All right, so to attract good fortune, Psalm 74, verses 16 and 17 onto paper. Keep the talisman beside the bed and read 3 times upon rising. Because somebody is trying to attract good fortune. So a lot of people are feeling a lot more confident, right? And for whatever reason, you could have, have a baby, you could have a new job, you could be just in a phase of your life, so many different things. You could, a lot of things going on, right? The energies, you could be feeling like, okay, you're out here winning in life. There's a lot of things could be happening, right? So let's see. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's go. All right. So somebody kind of feels like their back is against the wall. Who is that? Back is against the wall. Here we have the sun card. So light has been shown on something. Light has been shown on something. Something has been uncovered. Somebody feels like their back is against the wall. Like, let me see. Here we have the 7 of Cups here. So the maybe somebody's outgrown something, because we're looking at the 7. 7 of Cups here, and so again, maybe somebody's outgrown something. They've created something. Maybe they've outgrown something, and maybe the scales from their eyes have been removed. Maybe the scales from your eyes have been removed. Right? That Maybe somebody could feel like they're overwhelmed. I mean, somebody could, I don't know, somebody could feel like they're overwhelmed, or maybe that's what you're assuming, or maybe that's what somebody's assuming about you, because it can go both ways, right? But here we have the 7 of Cups here. So your yeah. So somebody was baited into something. Here we have the somebody created something. A Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio created something and baited someone into something, right? Something that should have just been harmonious. I mean, like something that should have been just like, well, you're seeing this right here, right? So it could have been, actually, it could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Something has come to light that 2 people were baited into something, right? 2 people were baited into something that should have been just something that just, like harmonious. Something should have gone like really smoothly, something should have gone smooth. But somehow something went sideways somewhere, some kind of way. I don't know how you involved, but let me just see. Because emotionally, say 4 and 7 is 11. So 11 is like some kind of an initiation into something, right? Yeah. So something was created. Something new is created, right? So some kind of, because 11 are like the 2 pillars, is get off the fence and become into some kind of enlightenment about something. Like basically like somebody saying, okay, you want to step through these doors, this is what's on the other side of something. Like we're talking about the number 11, enlightening somebody about something. So being baited into something, you want to know about something. This is the enlightenment of it, right? So if you really want to know something, there's this, and I put this up on my community page one day, like and it's supposed to be something that's comedic. But this guy was hanging this sign out the window of a job. I guess the person was coming in for an interview, and they were like, "Don't take the job, run." I think I put it on my community page. He was kind of like hanging out the window with this big sign. So the person looks up at the sign and goes, you know, well, they don't say anything, but they look up and see some kind of a sign. But that's what this is. Like, okay, when you're about to step into something that you don't know about. You're about to step into the unknown. Somehow you are in something. Somehow you are in something. Somehow something was created. You're in something. Yeah, you're in something. So, yeah, somehow you are in the middle of something. Somehow you are in the middle of something that has caused somebody to be depressed. So, I don't know what this is, but something about something being confused, because we're talking about the number 5. 5 is the midpoint of something, right? Something about money. So something about attracting some good fortune, or like, okay, well, you know, making some money or something like that around the energy of money. But something has come to light. Something has come to light. Somebody was basically saying something is their way or the highway. And felt like they were obsessed. Somebody was obsessed with creating a situation. That's what this is. Somehow you're involved in something, Taurus. So this speaks to the pact that people are running with. This speaks to, like, let's walk it back. January, we had a full moon in Cancer. It was a full wolf moon, right? So dark wolf, light wolf energy, okay? This is some kind of an obsession. This right here, a judgment card, connects us with an obsession. So when people are trying to raise their frequency from, like, you know, depression, and, you know, like, you know, get a clear head, you know, go to a higher frequency, and, you know, finally find something that really creates a happier environment for them. Maybe that looks like going to a new job, or relocating, or they find, you know, their north node. I mean, now today we have technology for north node, right? The purpose. Why are we here? Why are we here on planet Earth? What is our purpose here on planet Earth, right? What's the purpose of all this sadness? Am I supposed to write a song about this? You know, the song that came to mind was, anyway, but are you supposed to paint? That's a form of art. Are you supposed to like create a clothing line, a makeup line? Like, are you supposed to, like, what is the purpose of things happen? Like, what's the purpose? Like, you feel like, okay, so if somebody felt like something was their way or the highway. Somebody felt like something was their way or the highway, and they created a bait and switch situation here. You know, using somebody's depression. And now it's a nightmare. Something is a complete nightmare. For a long time, looks like in the cards here, sources put you in a leadership position, Taurus. We're still in the cycle, by the way. Sources put you in a leadership position, and sources something keeps coming out for your reading. Source keeps shining a light on something, you know, for you to, you know, because you keep getting a feeling about something. Like it's like somebody is like the vibration of sounds, whether somebody is like getting jitters or something, causing some anxiety around something. Maybe you feel like you're just around energy vampires emotionally. Something feels like something is pulling on you emotionally. So here we have the 9 of Wands here. So you're saying you're not going back to something because it doesn't produce a whole lot of results, but something new is now created. Something new is now created. Because something is deep. There's some deep roots with something. So something is pulling you back into something. I don't know what you just came out of, but something is pulling you into something, pulling you back into something, because somebody is waking up from some nightmares from a long time ago, and something roots run deep. There's something, yeah. And somebody wanted to run away. Somebody wanted to run away, like literally. And this is what somebody is telling somebody, like they wanted to run away. Somebody is saying they wanted to run away from something. They're somehow connecting with an ancestor, a loved one, or something. Like they're getting downloads to their dreams. Somehow they looked up to somebody in their family who, what I'm saying, this music noter right here, somebody could have been in music in their family who transitioned over. Because that's what this is, somebody who could have transitioned over. They're getting all these downloads from an ancestor. Maybe somebody rode a motorcycle or something, but they're just now waking up to really their own nightmares, where they just wanted to just run away from something. So something new is created, so you're being pulled back into something. Just so you know, heads up. So somebody feels like you turned your back on them. Somebody feel like they told you something. Somebody feels like they told you something, Taurus, and you turned your back. And went to sleep. So I don't know what this is. So, and now it's causing a tower. Because somebody's having a total recall of something. And this is what you and somebody have in common. Somebody told you and somebody something. And so the judgment card the judgment card is death, right? So some kind of a rebirth, happened. Like something else was reborn. Somebody's spirit left their body, almost like somebody told somebody something, they turned their back on them when they needed help. So I don't know what this is. But to attract good fortune, Psalm 74. So it's an upheaval that's going on right now. So here's a decision. Here's a Lover's card is about decisions. This speaks to third house. Third house is about early education, intelligence, sibling interaction, logic, reason, communication skills, short trips, hobbies. Somebody is like having a total recall of something. Like somebody looked up to you, like in their childhood. Somebody looked up to you in their childhood. They felt like with you everything was harmonious. Everything was harmonious. It's like every time they look in the mirror, they just see this broken image, like of themselves, like this dark entity of self when they look in the mirror. That's why when people don't like what they see when they look in the mirror, so they go get plastic surgery, they go get, this and that. That's this far from, yeah. That is a projection. You see how many people go get their teeth fixed and stuff like that. We're talking about this mirror image. This is right here, mirroring stuff. Mirroring energy. Familiar spirits and mirroring spirits. But yeah, that's what this is. Something is coming back around. Something is coming back around. This is the Three of Pentacles. Something is coming back around. It's generational. That's what this is. This is generational. This is generational. And something will happen when two people were apart. Some kind of injustice was done when two people were apart. So the 7th house speaks to 7th house. Two people apart for marriage or relationships or some kind of a partnership or business contracts or inner desires, but the enemies is being exposed. Enemies are being exposed. So while somebody is, saying, okay, I don't know, it was you that feel like you feel like your back was against the wall with something. Maybe because you feel like, okay, I'm not sure, I'm confused. Whew, okay, I don't, have to address something, whatever. So it's just saying something is coming back around, give you an opportunity to detach from two karmics as fast as possible. And people going to think you're running away from something, but you're not running away from something, because something has you in a karmic cycle. Something has you in a cycle. All right, somebody has gone down a rabbit hole, and they're very meticulous about it. They're very, very detailed, very meticulous. Divine Source, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Yeah, you are my source for all. So I'm not sure what this is, but somebody said they feel like they want to just run away. From two people. They just want to run away from two people. Something was a complete nightmare. They couldn't even look at themselves in the mirror. So, somebody felt like family is not supposed to be like that. Something around family, something is coming out. I feel like with this card right here, this is an obsession card. I have been saying this from last year, year before that, the year 8. Is people who are obsessed with staying in a karmic cycle with themselves. They're not going to see somebody else's obsession with them. So that's why I talk about closing out cycles in love. Just close out cycles in love. Close out cycles in love. Let Source be a prayer warrior. Let Source handle something. Let Source handle something. It is time to release negativity. Time to release negativity. Somebody either has a sun sign or moon sign in Scorpio, or somebody could have a moon sign in Scorpio. Something is going on, but somebody is just like wiping off their brow, like, woof, oh, that was close. We talking about fire and water, like almost like somebody's wiping off their brow, like, whew, that was a close call, or something like that. And Source is saying, Source is going to put you in a leadership position, but you have to lead in both personal and professional. Personal and professional. So, guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. That is what I have for you. Like I said before, I'm sending good energy your way. Looking at your cards here, there is an upheaval that's happening. Right now, it's a lot going on because something has been brought to the light. Something has been brought. Something has been exposed. Something has been exposed about some energies, and that's what the Sun card is. The Sun card, the Sun exposes the Moon, right? And Source is saying some energies have been enemy. I've been saying this forever. This right here, there's enemies. It's exposing some enemies that enemies are talking. The enemies are talking now and getting you wound up into something because whoever these energies are, people wouldn't be paying attention if they didn't have something. So, yeah. So, like I said before, that is what I have for you. The goal is to rise above when everybody is trying to everybody is going through a very powerful transformation. Everybody is going through a powerful transformation, and the goal is to pray for people, no matter who they are. Then pray on people who are trying, because you don't know the full story, and that's what Source is saying. Everybody has that in common. You don't know where people are in their story. So if it's something that you feel like is unresolved and is confusing you or angering you or frustrating you about something, Source is saying close out the cycle and let Source handle something. Let Source handle something, because whatever energy people send out is going to come back to them in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and they can't escape it. Nobody can. So that's what I have for you. So again, to attract good fortune, Psalm 74. But there's a 4 and 7 is the 11. So there's two energies. Like I said, one is coming across as light, one is coming across as dark, but those energies are enlightening people, and people's ears are wide open. So that's what I have for you. Bye.